Why, hello there, it's Mr. McFlanagan, and we got some Shadows of Mordor, Lord of the Rings Especial. And I'm really digging this game, but before I get into my opinions of this game, I want to tell you the reason I bought this. And this is one of like two new games that I've bought in like a year. I haven't bought a new game since Ghost, but I bought Destiny and I bought Shadows of Mordor, and I want to tell you the reason why I bought Shadows of Mordor. I'm going to take you clear back to the 6th grade. When I was in the 6th grade, I wasn't into reading, I wasn't into school, I hated school. And one of my friends, I overheard him saying that it didn't matter if you failed or not, they had to pass you in middle school. If you got straight F's, they had to pass you. So what do? I throw all my books away, I don't apply myself, I don't do anything in middle school, and I fail every class. And I did that all the way from 6th grade, all the way up to 8th grade. And when I got in 8th grade, they sent me to summer school because all the kids that didn't pay attention, that didn't do good in school, you got sent to summer school. And just so happens I met a fantastic teacher in the 8th grade and in summer school, and she basically confronted me and said, if you don't apply yourself, you're never going to graduate high school, you're never going to go to college, and you're not going to amount to shit. And she said, well, she didn't say shit, but, in so many words, she said, you're not going to amount to shit. And she gave me a book, and she said, I want you to read this book. I know you're not into reading, but I feel like it's something that you would be interested in, because I told her I was into, like, heroes and battles, and I read a lot of comic books, but I never really read any professional novels. And she handed me the book, The Hobbit. And I was really hesitant. I didn't want to read. I hated reading. I liked comic books, but I hated reading. And I cracked open The Hobbit, and, like, the first page just drew me in. As soon as I read the first page of The Hobbit, I was hooked. I loved that book. I read it probably 3 times within 2 weeks, and I applied myself in English. I applied myself in summer school. I got through it with A's. And when I went into the 9th grade, I started applying myself, and that was the start of my high school career. And really, it's the reason why I graduated high school, because it sparked an interest in learning for me again. And I got good grades all through high school, went to college, did good. So when I seen this game, and it said it takes place after The Hobbit, I was highly interested, because I watched The Lord of the Rings, and I never really was into the Lord of the Rings book, but I loved The Hobbit. So this really captured my attention. And first off, I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the game. The game is a lot like Castlevania. If you liked Castlevania Lord of Shadows, you will love this game. It's a straight hack and slash game, but it's timing based, and you have to be quick and fast reactions. And the story is very good. And I don't want to give you any spoilers, but in the first scene, a bad guy kills your wife and you die too, and basically you are trying to avenge your wife by taking down all these like head orcs, these guys that are the leaders of Sauron's army. And it's just a really cool story, and I'm not giving anything away by telling you this, because they tell you that in the first 5 minutes. But I want to say that this game is probably the best game that I've played since like Skyrim. The combat is highly cool, the story is completely immersive and it evolves, and the fighting is completely different than a lot of games that I've played since probably Castlevania. A lot of people were comparing this to the Batman series, and I played the Batman series. And what differs in this game from the Batman series is the Batman series takes a little while to get into action, but this game throws you right into the action. As soon as you were in the world, you were straight into the action. And I think, for me, this game is a far better purchase than Destiny. I've enjoyed this game more than the whole entire week I spent on Destiny. Destiny is a good game, but I feel like it lacks focus, where this game is completely focused on the single player and is highly immersive. And what I would like to do is do little commentaries like this for you guys and show you the boss battles, because what you just watched was one of the first boss battles, the head guys, and it's really fun. And if you enjoy watching it, I'll bring you guys some more videos. I hope you enjoyed my little story at the beginning, and I know I'm talking over the top of the cutscene, but I'll shut up. And see you guys. I'm out.